This video is sponsored by Into the AM. Hi, welcome to the channel. 5 months ago I did a video about Nurgle only Chaos Demons, as to be honest I have a soft spot for Grandfather Nurgle. Well, now with the latest balanced data slate, the faction has received big points reductions, and my previous list has gone down by over 200 points. What does this open up for us, and can mono god Nurgle lists really work? Well, I'm going to find out as an upcoming RTT, so let me go through the units and the best ways to play them. First of all, it's worth saying that there are still challenges. Units are slow, don't have huge damage output, not as resilient as you'd hope, and can struggle into high toughness things, even though lethal hits is pretty common. There's only one enhancement available for Nurgle units, and the endless gift is to get a Feel No Pain, potentially up to a 4+ when you're in the Shadow of Chaos. It's perfect on the most resilient unit in the index, the Great Unclean one. At 50 points reduction and the same price for Rotigus, they are great. Toughness 12, 4 Bimvun, but only movement 7. You can actually take Rotigus and 2 Great Unclean ones, and they'll really help control the objective game. Rotigus gives +1 damage against any enemy unit, and halves OC for nearby units. A Great Unclean one has an aura of 6+ Feel No Pain, and you can choose a nearby unit to make them -1 toughness. And the latest rules clarification also means that 2 Great Unclean ones can double up that nerf against a unit and make them -2 toughness. That's pretty spicy. They both have pretty good melee, and the Great Unclean one has a party trick. When it destroys a model, it can put Playbearers back into a nearby unit. While they are slow, you can use demon shenanigans to shift them. They can deep strike, be picked up with a strat, come down 6 inches away, or another strat to get them 3 inches away. Imagine a Great Unclean one landing on your opponent's home objective to potentially steal it. Are you struggling with piles of unopened boxes and a big pile of shame? Do you have a sea of grey models that are desperate to get painted but no time? Well, now's the time to change that with Into the AM and their graphic t-shirts. They've got a fantastic range of designs and are a team of artists and creators that share a passion for self-expression. They provide unparalleled comfort for wherever your passions take you, like Warhammer hobbying. Make sure to check out their website for some great fitting plain or graphic t-shirts, and there's always bundles available. Why not pick up 3 graphic tees for $64.95 or just over £50 in the UK, and an extra 10% if you follow my link in the description below. Playbearers are down 35 points for 10 and viable now. It's a shame they are only 10 models max in a squad, but they have sticky objective ability which is nice, and they also have +1 to charge. There are a few leaders available and each has their own merits depending on what function you want for the squad. Sloppity Bowpiper, I love these names. Probably one of the weakest at 55 points but helps get round the speed problems. +1 inch to move and reroll advances. And you also make your opponent battle shock test in the fight phase. Epidemus down to 80 points. He has a 4+ invuln for the entire squad and helps the army gain CP if any models are killed per turn. Spoilpox Scrivener down to 60 points. Sustained hits 1 as well as +1 OC. With sustained hits, the damage output against regular marines is up 25%, but it's the 3 OC models that really works out. Poxbringer down to 55 points. He gives the unit critical 5s. Units within 6 inch also have to take a battle shock test at -1, and the potential of switching off things like Armour of Contempt can be really nice for those -1 AP attacks. Lethal 5s is basically the same as sustained hits for units facing a marine squad, but going against higher toughness things it works out better. Playbearers aren't a big powerhouse unit though, the extra OC is probably the best option. And also you get the +1 damage from Rotigus, returning models from the Great Unclean one, and you go up against a unit that's -1 toughness. There are other good units that didn't change in price though. This includes the Play Drones for 120 points for 3. When they shoot a unit, then everyone else gets reroll wounds against them. Great ability, but their shooting is only 12 inch range. The Beast of Nurgle that can go around in single model units, 70 points for 1, is great for secondaries, and his party piece is that he can heal himself each phase. But still the best unit in the index for gameplay and secondaries has to be the Nurglings. Actually up to 40 points for 3, but still great. They've got no OC, but work for screening and mission play. They can also make things -1 to hit in melee, but it's not often you want them in combat. Demon Princes haven't changed in points and aren't exclusively Nurgle units. The Nurgle flavour though is more resilient at +1 toughness, but they have no extra damage output potential. Here's a list I'm thinking to run. I have to say though that while Nurgle units are viable now, Mono Nurgle doesn't seem as good as say Mono Khorne. They just don't have the same damage dealers. The best Chaos Demons list I think will include Nurgle, but also the best of the other units. I do like the idea though of 3 Great Unclean ones, 4 Playbearer squads all with characters, and 2 Play Drone squads to get those reroll wounds. Let me know if you're excited to play Nurgle, and don't forget to check out my discount code for Into the AM in the description below. I'll see you again soon. Bye!